Women will test you. Why do they do it? And what should you do as a man? And how is this going to improve your relationship? So in this video, I'm going to give you some advice. We're going to get some advice. We're going to look at nature. We're going to look at why people do the things they do and how it can help you improve your relationships and improve yourself as a man in general. So if this video speaks to you, if you find this video interesting, make sure to smash the thumbs up button. Each thumbs up is one pet for Nalani. And we got the sheep over here too. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Beautiful day. Okay, so we're in here. Welcome in. Much love, Woo Fam. Trav here. And before we get to human females, let's talk about, or women, let's talk about frog females. So we see this all through the animal kingdom. Something that's really interesting is frogs or toads. They sit on a rock. The males sit on a rock. And the females will come and try to bump the males off the rock. So you're a frog, you're sitting on a rock. A female is trying to knock you off the rock. She's jumping into you, she's testing you, and if you fall off the rock, then she is not going to mate with you. But if she's unable to move you as hard as she tries, she will mate with you. And the reason why is because she's testing you to see if you're going to be able to protect the clutch of eggs from predators, if you're going to be able to defend the family from other frogs or whatever threats there are out there in the world. So women don't do this consciously for the most part, but it is something that they do. They test you, and they test you in ways such the same as trying to maybe physically, but it may be stepping on, being aware of your boundaries and crossing your boundaries. It might mean making snide or mean comments. It might mean trying to shame or humiliate you in some way, to some extent. It might mean just being late. It might mean just mistreating you in small. It might mean talking to some guy on her phone in front of you. These are all ways that women will test you, and these are examples of ways that women will test you. And there's other examples, but you probably know because you feel it in you. Like, why is she doing this, right? So she's doing it because she wants to see how you respond, because how you respond is going to tell her how you're going to respond to the tests of life, how you're going to respond to the tests of other men, how you're going to respond to the tests of other women, whether you are a strong man of integrity that she can trust in the long run. So she wants you to not be moved off the rock. So what that means is, if you're moved off the rock as a man, she bumps you and you go flying off the rock, and she's like, well, this dude is weak. That would mean taking it. It would also mean flying off the handle, getting upset about it too. It could mean taking it. It could mean just getting super upset about things. It could mean just losing your cool emotionally. It could be, and in the tests, there's a lot of emotional tests, like getting mad or being upset is often an example of one of these tests. What she wants to see from you to stay firm on that rock is, one, that you'll say something and establish a boundary and say, this isn't okay, that's not okay. But also that you'll do it in a gentle and understanding way, in a way without losing your cool, in a way that you're calm, and that you are a rock. You are the rock, right? So this is why we have that metaphor that we hear in relationships, or the difference between man and a woman, that a man is supposed to be a rock, right? You're supposed to be dependable. You're supposed to be reliable, like that frog that hangs onto the rock. You're supposed to be the rock, right? So thing about this is, I've seen some great discussion and heard some great discussion on this. Let's go for a little stroll this way. Oh, that's a beautiful scene right behind us, isn't it? Is expect her to test you, and don't expect her to not test you. Expect her to always test you. That's not going to go away. It's, for the most part, it's in the nature of women. It's also in the nature of females in nature, and you can't wish that away. You can't try to change her. You can change how you respond to it, and you respond to it better by drawing lines, but also being calm, being cool, being not losing your cool. So yeah, I mean, it's a challenge to not get mad. It's a challenge to also say something, allow for some confrontation. but it's going to be worth it because she's going to respect you. Women are going to respect you so much more for it, but it's going to continue. Don't expect it to stop. It's going to always continue. The amount of testing and even types of tests may even increase. And how you react to these tests. I mean, because think about it. If she gives you a little bit of shit and you take it or you freak out, what is it going to say about when you go out into the marketplace and someone's trying to take your piece of the pie, or you're trying to do something, get something for your kids, and some obstacle steps in the way, or you have some boss that overreaches or is prohibitive? It's not a good sign for her, right? It's not a good sign. Like, man, like this guy might be weak, and it's a problem, right? It's a test just for her to know if she can be safe around you, if she can really trust you. So if you're strong and you draw a strong boundary, but also you're cool, she can infer that the way that you are with people who try to come and take your shit, uh, ridiculous people at work, if your boss is doing too much, or if something comes and jeopardizes your principles, or some other woman comes around that she's going to be able to trust that you're going to be able to live up to your principles, do the right thing, draw your boundaries, and keep your cool. And ultimately, that's going to allow her to feel much safer in the relationship, and also allow her to feel much safer about having kids with you as well. So that's a little insight for you. Hope you find it useful. Again, your job is not to make other people happy or change other people's behavior. Your job is to take the wind, take the rain, take the storms, whatever comes your way, and be unmoved, be unchanged, be calm, be cool, have a plan, know what to do, and just do your best. So hope you find that helpful. One of the obstacles that's going to come in life is tests from women, tests from your woman, but these tests are much smaller than the tests that are going to come in the world, especially in a world where there's all kinds of craziness and the government and COVID and inflation and uh, all sorts of wild stuff that's coming up. So those tests are small. If you can't handle those, then you're going to have a hard time handling the tests from the world. If you can't handle those, it's a sign that you're a strong man and you can handle some of this other stuff. So that's why it's important. Hope you found it useful. If you did, comment down below. If you disagree, let me know, comment down below. And for those of you who want one-on-one help, I'm still accepting a couple clients. There's a link down below. You can hop on the phone with me and we can work together. If that's something that you want, it's available. If not, then no worries. So look forward to talking to you. Look forward to speaking with you soon. Look forward to seeing your comments down below. Okay, much love and peace.